Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Jamaica is set to have access to about $255 million under the IMF's Resilience and Sustainability Facility RSF after the second review of the Precautionary and Liquidity Line PLL and the Resilience and Sustainability Facility RSF, for which the country was approved last year. A staff level agreement was reached with the Jamaican authorities. The International Monetary Fund IMF completed its Article 4 review for 2024 on Thursday. The agreement is subject to approval by the IMF's Executive Board, which is expected to consider the reviews in February 2024. The completion of the review will make the funds available. Now, a team led by representative from the IMF in Kingston and carried out the virtual mission with the Jamaican authorities from January 8 to 18. Now, in commending Jamaica on its achievements, he says, over the last years, the country has successfully reduced public debt, anchored inflation, and strengthened its external position. The IMF says Jamaica has made good progress in implementing its policy agenda under the Precautionary and Liquidity Line and the Resilience and Sustainability Facilities. Now, both facilities were approved by the Executive Board in March 2023 with a combined access of about $1.732 billion. Trading ended with banks and Cambio selling the US dollar for an average $156.21. The Canadian dollar is going for $116.64. The pound is selling for $197.38, while the euro is trading for an average $169.98. To some developing news now, multimedia and digital education firm iCreate has again been delisted. In a notice today, the Jamaica Stock Exchange says this is linked to the company's failure to comply with the rules which speak to ongoing requirements. The JSE applied Section 14A(1), which gives the exchange the right to remove a company from the junior market if it fails or ceases to comply with any of the requirements of admission of the admission agreement or any of the statements made in the Declaration of Admission. The JSE says iCreate breached paragraph 2, which speaks to ongoing requirements, and paragraph 4, which looks at the need to respond promptly to any inquiries that the JSE may reasonably make for the verification of compliance. Now, iCreate only resumed trading on October 10 last year after it was first suspended in August for failing to submit its 2022 audited financial statement. That was extended on October 2, 2023 as the company failed to comply with the mandatory mento appointment. Of course, we'll keep tracking that story for you. And at the end of trading today, the JSE index lost 971 points, while the junior market index declined by 10 points. Among the 37 winners were Jamaica Producers Group, Consolidated Bakeries Jamaica, Paramount Trading Jamaica, Elite Diagnostic and Fostrich Company. The 41 decliners included Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares, Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Express Catering, Lasco Distributors, and Margaritaville Turks US dollar shares. Now, 22 stocks closed the session trading firm. And finally, more Jamaicans are being encouraged to study robotics and the related programs. Minister with responsibility for skills, Dr. Dana Dixon Morris Dixon, says more local businesses are integrating the technology to boost production.
Manufacturing companies in Jamaica, and they plan to use more technology, more robotics in their manufacturing plants. What that means is that we're seeing a shift in our manufacturing sector in Jamaica, and we need to have the workforce in tandem with that. And so what is being done here in the robotics program, but also in the broader mechatronics program, is saying that we are fully invested.
Meanwhile, Managing Director of the Heart NSTA Trust, Dr. Tanisha Ingleton, says the National Training Agency has acquired some of the latest technology to boost their training program.
We have purchased 60 autonomous mobile robotics kits and 20 aerial robotics, or what we refer to as drones. These kits will take our students from basic to advanced in designing, in programming, and installing, and even maintaining robots in just about any sector.
And that's the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.